What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best popcorn makers to create movie theater. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that will meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Starting at number 5, we have the Presto Poplite Hot Air Popper. The hot air popcorn popper is a classic for good reason. It heats quickly and effectively, while it also circulates humid air out of the popping chamber to keep the kernels from getting soft or soggy, with no oil needed. The Presto Poplite is our favorite hot air model. It was consistently able to pop a full half cup of corn. That's 15 to 18 cups popped, in well under 3 minutes, with light, fluffy, and crisp results across the board. This made the best corn of all the methods we tried. The Poplite is a breeze to set up. You load unpopped corn into its chamber, put the top in place, and plug it in. Hot air blows through the kernels and keeps them moving, and once they start to pop, it blows them out the lid's funnel and into the waiting bowl below. It popped every single kernel in the chamber during testing, though some unpopped ones, less than 3%, also flew out into the bowl. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Hotpop Original Silicone Microwave Popcorn Popper. Popping kernels in the Hotpop was a pleasant surprise. This BPA-free silicone popper is as straightforward as it gets. Point 1, it includes a lid and popcorn bowl with built-in handles, and it pops half a cup of kernels with just 1 to 2 teaspoons of oil. After making our first batch, we found that the silicone stayed pretty hot, so we poured the popcorn into a separate bowl. When we tasted the resulting popcorn, however, we were wowed by the crunchiness and neutral flavor. There wasn't even a hint of a scorched kernel or a burnt aftertaste. The results from this maker were as delicious and fluffy in texture as models that cost double. On the flip side, we did notice some popcorn pieces were clumped together in clusters, and there were a decent number of kernels left unpopped at the bottom. While you might not get as much popped corn in your bowl, we felt the trade-off for taste and crispiness was well worth it. This maker ranked high in every other category, including ease of use and cleanup. Plus, its affordable price tag makes this a great budget selection and a reliable gift choice for any popcorn lover. At number 3, we have the West Bend Stir Crazy Electric Hot Oil Popcorn Popper. This self-contained popper has an electric hot plate with a rotating stir rod that both keeps the corn moving and pushes the popped kernels to the top, away from the heat. The tall lid that fits over everything has vent holes to let moisture escape, but after popping is complete, you can attach a cover, flip the whole thing over, and use the lid as a serving bowl. In testing, the Stir Crazy approached perfection, leaving behind just a single unpopped kernel in one batch and none in another. Plus, it did so in less than 4 minutes, faster than any of the similar models we tried. Another advantage of the self-stirring format is that you can add salt and other seasonings during cooking so it gets distributed evenly among the popped kernels. You can also pop the corn using almost any type of oil, which helps expand your flavor options. At number 2, we have the Wabash Valley Farms Stainless Steel Whirley-Pop Popcorn Popper. This maker ranked high for its easy setup. During the popcorn making process, we had to crank the wooden handle constantly to keep the kernels moving, so it was a very hands-on experience. While we found it difficult to use the hand crank mechanism at times, there were very few unpopped kernels at the bottom of the popper. It's also pretty easy to clean by hand. Yes, this durable aluminum popcorn maker and a basic stovetop pot have a very similar mechanism for making popcorn, but we did love the final popcorn's slightly toasted flavor and the popper's ability to leave no unpopped kernels behind. For an interactive, old-school experience, this is a good choice. The only potential downside is that you can't put any type of fat in the pot, even after cooking, which means more dirty dishes when transferring it into another pan or bowl to add butter or oil. And finally, at number 1, we have the Paragon 1911 Original 8-ounce Red Popcorn Machine. If you really want to pull out all the stops and recreate movie theater magic at home, the Paragon 1911 popcorn machine can do the job. It's an old-fashioned style popper that has nostalgic flair thanks to the bright colors, scalloped top, and carnival lettering. The kettle drum can pop up to a full cup of kernels at a time, but the windowed cabinet can hold many batches while keeping everything hot and fresh thanks to the built-in warming deck. Making popcorn in the machine is simple and straightforward. After adding kernels and oil to the kettle, lower the lid, flip a switch, and the machine will take care of the rest. A rotating mixer arm keeps the kernels moving to avoid burns. Once popped, the fluffy popcorn will spill out into the cabinet, and with a twist of the handle, you can dump out the rest of the batch. There are some small holes on the bottom of the cabinet tray that sift out annoying tiny pieces and the rare unpopped kernels, so all that's left in the cabinet is picturesque popcorn. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time.